Hello friends, I am wandering out to the garden cage and I am going to take care of a little hot mess I've got going on with my cucumbers. I will show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of some of them, and I don't know if they're diseased or I'm just not taking care of them very good, but I'm going to get them out and put something else there. Plus part of them are taking over the green peppers that are in there. So here is what we're looking at. And these cucumbers right here are not doing very well. And so I'm going to clean them up. I don't know if I'm actually going to take them out. Now that I'm looking at them, it looks like they got a lot of dead leaves. Maybe if I clean them up, they will look better and healthier, and maybe they're not as bad as what I think. This variety that is right here, these four plants they all look kind of the same and they all have the same issues. The plants down at the other end have been producing like crazy. I mean, you can see all of the flowers on them still. So I'm just going to clean up, but I thought I would bring you along and just kind of show you what I've got going on with this cucumber cleanup. I decided before I do that, and I am going to start at this end and just get some of these dead leaves off because these ones are doing well. These are pickle cucumbers is what they are. So they're just the little ones, and that's what I really like. So I'm going to clean this one up first, and then I'm going to go and do the ones that are down there. And then when I get done, I'm going to go in and clean my tools really good in case some of this is disease, and so I'm not spreading it because I use these for everything. So, and I did have to put my garden sleeves on today because these things tear up my arms and I end up with rash and stuff like that. So if you are looking for a great set of garden sleeves, I've had these, I think this is my third year. I can link them down below. I don't have an affiliate code or anything like that. They're called Armor Defense, and they are worth every penny. I love them, love them, love them. So anyways, but I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to start snipping off anything that is looking icky, and that'll also help with airflow and stuff like that. Yeah, we're going to do that first. So one of my not so brilliant plans in planting all this and planting it heavy, the cucumbers are now attaching themselves to my pepper plants. So I need to get the pepper plants rescued as well because I did not get out here and get these strung up as quickly as often as I should. I do come out and move them every couple of nights, but I really need to come out every day here for a few weeks, and then I can get these going upward so that they'll leave my pepper plants alone. I'm going to do that in a minute after I get some of this more dead stuff out of here. And with these, it's probably getting too hot for these as well. So they might be like kind of finishing up for the season, which is okay too. I've got more out of my cucumbers this year than I did in the entire growing season last year, like in the first couple of days. But I also didn't plant this many. I normally only plant like 4 plants. And I think I got 6 cucumbers off the 4 plants. So if this had powdery mold or something on it, I would be way more careful about trying not to knock any of the powder onto the other ones. But I don't see any powdery mold. I'm just looking at that they are just kind of dying off. I didn't grab my gloves, and these are really prickly. It looks a lot better through there. You can see down up under here, there's some cucumbers in there still that are doing well. myself all tied up there. I'm just going to reach that up here. So I took you off the tripod, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get a view. I don't know if this is a friend or a foe. I haven't been able to actually see it yet. A very large bug hanging out in there, and I need to find out what that is. All right, I will snip in what I found out about this little guy, and we're going to go ahead and leave him there. He is a margined leather-winged beetle. They like the nectar in the flowers. They won't damage plants, and they sometimes will eat the aphids. So we're going to call him a good guy and leave him right where he's at. But something is eating these plants up, and I'm not sure what. Let's see what this guy's doing. I just drooped him up here yesterday, trying to keep him up off the ground. I have a broken bucket that I just use for my yucky plants, and I'll take it out back to the woods. So this variety right here in the corner is it says a burpless, but I'm going to bring you in and show you what these two, and that one is a market more on this side. So these ones and these ones are supposed to be like longer cucumbers, and I'll show you what's happening. And I read up on it, and it says because of incorrect pollinating. So we'll get down in here, and like this one here, it's saying that the cucumbers, the flower is not getting fully pollinated. And I've got that weird shape there. And I've got another one right there where the tip is funny. So for some reason, got another one right here that looks totally crazy. They're not getting fully pollinated. That guy right there might turn out okay. We'll see. And I do have lots of other little ones. There's there. So maybe I'll work on maybe hand pollinating some of these, and we'll see. Now this one, this end looks really healthy right up to the thing. But when you get to this, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. It's not like it's the powdery mold that I've gotten before, but it doesn't look like it just dried up either. So it could be inconsistent watering, because I know that I'm a professional at watering inconsistently. So that could be what's causing this. I'll show you another. So I cut this one off. The leaf looks fine, but I'm not sure what this stuff is going on it. So we're just going to cut that off and take that out back. All right, so without cutting out too much, we got a lot of the dead stuff off, which will be, I think, really helpful for them. We'll see how they do the next 2 days. before I decide if I'm going to take everything out. And because I have a lot of cucumbers still on these, I'm going to tie this one up. I'm going to tie this one up here and get it off of my pepper plant. And this guy here is a volunteer marigold. I did not plant that there. It came back from last year. So that is totally exciting. All right, friends, so if you know something about cucumbers and I'm totally missing something, throw it in the comments down below. I would love to learn from you. This is a learning environment. We want to encourage one another and let one another know that it is okay. And I have gotten more off of this, like I said, as far as cucumbers go, that I have in the past years, probably all put together. So this to me is a win. So even if I end up having to pull this out, I'm okay with that. I could probably do another planting and grow some more that would come up because they are better in cooler temps. I know the heat that we've had lately has not been good for them, but our nights have gotten really cool, which is totally bizarre. It usually doesn't get that cool here, but the nights have gotten really cool. So maybe that's what's giving them some saving grace rather than them just dying off. But thank you for coming along. Thank you for joining me just while I cleaned up my cucumber plants really quick. And there's so many other things right around me that I want to show you so bad, but I'm going to save it because I'm going to do a whole video of what really is going on in the cage and the new things I have growing and what's doing really well and the crazy thing I have going on with my tomato. I just don't even know what is going on. I've never grown beefsteak tomatoes before, so I don't even know what to call this that's going on, but that'll be in an upcoming video. Be sure to hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see other videos and know when they're posted. I will post a few over here so that you can see other videos that I've done in the past. And I hope that this volume thing, please let me know if the volume is better. Highway traffic was crazy there for a hot minute. We even had a ton of emergency vehicles go by, and now it's all quiet. But I want to know that my volume is better using this microphone because it absolutely drives me crazy. But I want to know that the videos sound better to you because I don't know what you're listening to it on. Thank you so much, friends. Have a great day and enjoy your week.